For today, day 4 with sequences, we're just going to do a quick review with a couple examples before you go and work on the assignment on your own. If we look at this example, again, we have the term numbers up top. Remember, those are the n's. When n is 1, the value is 3. When n is 2, the value is 9, and so on. And then at the bottom, we have the values, which is what's actually happening in the sequence. So with this problem, we go from 3 to 9 to 15 to 21 to 27. Each time this sequence, the value is going up by 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. 15 plus 6 is 21. 21 plus 6 is 27. Since those numbers are all the same, that means that this is an arithmetic sequence. When we have an arithmetic sequence, there's a constant difference. In this case, the constant difference is 6. In order to write the explicit formula, we need to figure out what the 0 term would be, the term that comes before the start of our values, the 0 term. So going forward, I add 6. Going backwards, I'm going to subtract 6. Over here, to find the 0 term, I'm going to do 3 minus 6, which is negative 3. If I have the constant difference and the 0 term, I can write the explicit formula. The explicit formula is always the constant difference times n plus the 0 term. Plus negative 3 means I can write minus 3. Once I have the explicit formula, I can find any term value. The 30th means that the n is 30. So I'm going to take n is 30 and plug it in to my formula. And I can go to my calculator if I need to. I'm going to do 6 times 30 minus 3. My answer is 177. In this example, we see that the numbers are going down each time. And again, I'm just looking at the values. The value goes down 1, down 1, down 1, and so on. So my constant difference is negative 1. That negative 1 is what's going to multiply the n in my explicit formula. Negative 1n means negative n. Then I'm going to go back and figure out the value of the 0 term. Going forward, I subtract 1 each time. So going backward, the values go up by 1 each time. Before 19 would come 20. That's my 0 term. So my formula is constant difference, negative 1, times n, plus my 0 term. Sorry. I should say negative n plus 20. If I want to find the 14th term, I'm going to take negative n, so negative 14 plus 20. And when I add negative 14 plus 20, my final answer is 6. So with the explicit formula, we can find our constant difference, we can find our 0 term, we can find the explicit formula, and we can plug in any n to find the value of that term.